This week on Sport Fishing, we're up at the Channel Islands. Right now we're at Santa Rosa Island, and we left last night out of Hook's Landing in Oxnard. We're aboard the new Hustler, and we're going to be fishing here today at Santa Rosa, looking for yellowtail, white sea bass, halibut. You never know what to expect. So stay tuned for this week's exciting episode of Sport Fishing. I'm Dan Hernandez, and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
Hey, you might want to watch some video. That's it, highway.
I'm gonna need some help here in a minute.
Alright.
You wanna pull a little bit?
You want me to pull on the fish?
No, man. Yeah, pull them up.
You want me to kill him, or do you want me to move this up? Alright, there you go.
That'll work.
Hey.
11.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for your help, gentlemen.
Alright, hold on. Alrighty. It's all you. Got him?
You got him. Great day of fishing on the new Hustler. Happy to be here. Weather's great. You got me a shot?
Shaking a little.
Hi, salmon grouper. Coming over.
Nice red.
What number? 6.
Very nice.
Rock fishing on the new Hustler.
What number?
They're done. New Hustler.
Okay. Got the leader. No color yet. Big old salmon grouper.
All right.
Alright.
Snag the blue bass. No wonder it felt so big.
Sea bass in there. And we're gonna be
Got it. Nice white fish.
Whitefish.
Right.
That's gaff, but
Have some sheep.
there he is.
Yeah. Gonna have some good salad.
Oh, shit.
All right, first one. Nice.
Sweet.
On the B52.
B52. Yeah.
Bucktail.
Any squid on it?
A little bit of hunk of squid and a grub tail.
Wow.
Ah, big old white sea bass, my first one. Fishing on the with Dan Hernandez. Wow.
Deep color.
First one.
see what I got here. Switch to a whole live squid. Circle hook. Might be a sheephead. Might be a big whitefish. Big whitefish. Yep. This is a delicious whitefish. There you go. Big, big whitefish. Yep. Thank you. Nice, beautiful fish. This week in Tackle Box, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing today up in Channel Islands. Really started out looking for rockfish, and we did really good. But all of a sudden there, we find all these white sea bass and yellowtail. And because of that, you always have to be prepared when you go fishing. You never know if you're going to be targeting one fish and then your day can switch like it is for us today. Now, as far as rods and reels for this type of fishing, for both the rockfish and the yellowtail and the white sea bass, something like this will work out great. You want to use 65-pound or 80-pound Spectra on the bottom, and then a small piece of fluorocarbon, anywhere from 30 the lightest up to 40-pound, and half the length of the rod works out fine. For a low profile reel, something like this with 65-pound Spectra, and then use half a length of rod of, again, 30 or 40-pound, works out really good. But what's nice about having the Spectra, if you have to move up to 50-pound, you can, but most of the time 40-pound will be heavy enough. As far as artificials, to just concentrate on the rockfish and lingcod, a magic metal 10-ounce works out really good right down on the bottom to catch those fish. Just let it hit the bottom, work it back up a little bit, and the fish will jump all over it, especially a lingcod. For the white sea bass and the yellowtail, fishing with the squid, you want to use a B52 HD model bucktail. You want that bigger hook for these big yellowtail and the big white sea bass. That works out really good. You can catch halibut on these too. And you want that bigger, stronger hook for this quality size fish. Bigger fish means stronger fish, means you need a really good, strong hook. And that's what we have here on the HD models of the B52 bucktails. A big, heavy hook for big fish. Well, this is the basic gear you need for this type of fishing. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Hey, put a little bit of, here you go. Nice red, bud. That's awesome.
What number? 6, Captain 6.
Oh,
There we go. Oh,
first sheephead. Yeah, buddy. First ever sheephead on the new Hustler, fishing with Dan Hernandez. Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Coming now. Staying away from the bottom of the boat. That's good. There's the color. Color. Oh yeah! In the boat. White sea bass. Thank you, new Hustler.
Nice. Yeah, look at that hook.
Very nice.
That hook is well placed.
Look at that. There we go. White sea bass on the new Hustler.
This week in the galley, we're in downtown Los Angeles. Low restaurant here. It's in a big McCarlo with different types of restaurants and shops. Standing next to me is Gilberto. He's the owner. We're in Hobush, and thanks for inviting us down.
Hi, Dan. Thank you guys for coming down here.
And this is a really unique location, so close to USC.
It is. It's a food hall close to USC Expo Park. Has 5-6 restaurants, all family owned, doing regional ethnic specialties. And you can also do some shopping and do some eating.
And what do you have in store for us today?
So we're going to do one of the most popular regional Mexican seafood dishes, which is ceviche.
Okay.
And we're going to use this beautiful yellowtail, local yellowtail, Channel Islands. So we're going to cut this guy, boom. Just do. Now we don't want to chop up the fish for ceviche. We want to make some nice big chunks. So when it marinates and it's denaturing in the lime juice, you can still feel and see the pieces of fish. It's not ground meat or ground. So this is for about a single portion, right, for one person. We're gonna get the fish in a bowl. We're gonna use lime, maybe 2. We'll see. Depends on how juicy they are. But what you want is you want to make sure you have enough lime juice that coats the fish and there's a little bit extra lime juice on the bottom of the bowl. You don't want it swimming or completely covered in lime juice. It'll be too acidic, and it'll overcook it also. We're gonna add some salt at this point. This is just some kosher salt. And the salt also helps break down the fish. It helps denature the protein. So the lime, the acid, and the salt, that's what's gonna start to, people say cook, right? So denature the protein, give it that cooked appearance and cooked texture. To this, we're gonna add the typical ingredients of ceviche. So finely minced red onion. We're gonna do some finely cut tomatoes. I like to use the tomatoes skin on, seeds, everything, a whole shebang. Some cilantro. Okay, we're gonna plate it up. So we like to plate it up, you know, so it looks nice. And we think presentation is very important when you're, you know, selling the product. So we're gonna do a little bit of this red sauce that we use for our ceviche. And we're gonna spoon the ceviche right on top of the sauce. We're going to do a little bit of microgreens, micro herbs. Give it a different flavor of cilantro and a lot of freshness. We're gonna do some avocado puree because we have them available right now and they're delicious. Some finger limes. Finger limes native to Australia, and you squeeze out the little pearls. So that is our yellowtail ceviche here at Holbox in Mercado La Paloma. Sometimes it'll be different fish. It's fish of the day. Sometimes it's halibut. Sometimes it's local white sea bass. I love local white sea bass. But today it's a beautiful yellowtail ceviche prepared very simply, presented, you know, I think nicely.
Looks wonderful.
And want to take a bite?
Roberto, that's so good.
Thanks.
All the flavors, the sauce, the avocado, the lime, it all really pops through.
Yeah, and then you can really play around with this at home. This is your base. This is where the ceviche starts. You can add shrimp, you can add octopus, you can add clams, you can add uni, anything.
Yeah.
Crab.
But just fresh, local yellowtail like this,
absolutely.
that's perfect.
My favorite ceviche is whatever fish is local, just the fish, delicious.
And what I always tell people, fresh fish like this has no odor, no smell. And people always ask me, when you go to market, how can you tell to buy good fish? And I always tell them, if it smells like fish, don't buy it.
Right.
And this
Absolutely.
is delicious. And there's no odor, it's just the flavors from biting into it. Really good. And people can find out about your restaurant where?
So you can find us on Facebook, Holbox Los Angeles. Also Instagram, same handle, Holbox Los Angeles. Or just Google Holbox Los Angeles, go to our website, and you can get all the information about our schedules, menus, seasonal menus that we're doing, tasting dinners, all that.
Well, this is delicious. I really enjoyed this little environment in here. Thanks for reminding us down. Also
Thanks,
a viewer
Dan.
of the TV show. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Oh, yeah, right there. I'm gonna lift him up. He'll come around. Woo! Yeah, baby. I'm 25-pound pissed.
All right, there we go, David. You want to hold the gap? Okay. Get on it. There we go.
Yeah! Yellowtail! Right on, man. Beautiful fish.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
All right, Dave.
On the dropper loop.
Thank you, sir.
All right, right on, David.
New hustler, having fun, lots of fun, thanks to the crew.
Thanks to Dan. Have a good day.
Hi.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Very nice fish. All right, hold it up.
It's eight, all right.
Hold it up.
Nice link cod on the new Hustler. Thanks, guys.
So I don't know what I got here. Have a big bucktail, 6-ounce bucktail. See what this is. There's color, deep color. Oh, Johnny bass. There you go. Thank you. Nice little Johnny bass. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here, and when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. For this week's tip of the week, I want to talk to you a little bit about how we caught all these fish today. All those yellowtail and the white sea bass, majority came on fly lining with a really small sinker, 1/4 ounce sinker with a large hook, 5/0s, 6/0 hooks with 30-pound fluorocarbon is how 90% of those fish got caught. A couple were caught on dropper loop rigs, but really 90% of them came on that fly line rig using a light sinker. The live squid made all the difference. That's what we caught those fish on. Well, I want to thank the captain, Captain Chris, the whole crew aboard the new Hustler. They all did a great job. We had lots of fun fishing with them. I'm Dan Hernandez, hoping you enjoyed this week's episode of Sport Fishing, and I hope you join us again next week as we go looking for more of the best in sport fishing.